in his main, like, really, dude? Like, you know you're not gonna win. Alright, we're going to the second tier 1 series.
I don't tell people to get out. Where did this come from? Alright, I do tell people to get out.
I'm telling him.
Yeah, I don't know. My chat is saying they're surprised I didn't tell him to get out. I did do that.
I mean, I wanted to say something, but I thought...
I have to apologize, Blue Falcon. I did do that to him last time I cast it because he won the game. And he won the game
really?
afterward. Yes, he won the game afterward.
That's pretty embarrassing, Tempest.
Yeah. So never again am I gonna cast and tell someone to get out. I don't care how lopsided it is. I'm never gonna be telling people to get out ever. Anyway, anyways.
So next players.
So Gladstone
and is it Jameser or Jameser?
I have no idea. We just call him James.
Hey, who's this interloper? Get out of our lobby. Get out of here.
It's Rogi.
He's gone.
So
he's out of here.
People are saying Gladstone is a long-time player. So he's like,
is he?
From what I'm reading from chat, they're like, why? I thought this is a default new player. Why is Gladstone in it?
Yeah, well, we got a few badass.
So what? Sorry, what matchup is this?
This is PVZ, I believe.
PVZ, alright.
No, TVP. Sorry.
TVP. Alright.
Yeah, Gladstone's a Terran. Well, you'll see for yourself now.
Yep, that's a purple Terran spawning out of top right. Gladstone. And
for team Not1LegitPlayer. Yeah.
Right. And for team Samyang Fire is our what color is that?
I'd call it peach, I reckon.
Peach.
Beige
maybe. Peach.
Peach, yeah.
Protoss. Peach Protoss. James.
So, Not1LegitPlayer leading by 1 match. The question is...
What is it?
Oh, dude, what is this? The turn rate's back to 12. Why? Oh, what is this game?
I mean, it looks pretty smooth so far. I don't see any issues.
Yeah, 12 is probably fine, but like, why is it doing this?
Alright, so, Neblime, as a Terran player, how would you play this map? I guess
yeah, I'm not really sure about this one. It seems a bit awkward.
Isn't it?
Because you're third, right? If you want to gas third, it's a million miles away. And you don't really want a mineral only. I mean, I guess you can take it, but it's really not as good.
Right, the middle only kind of sucks because it's also an open ground.
Yeah.
Like way open.
It's so hard to hold that location right because you basically have like 270 degrees of attack almost. Okay, no, maybe more like 180 around that mineral only because you've got the 2 bridges and the high ground and in theory the coming from the bottom right location. So honestly, I'm not really sure. I haven't had to play TVP on this one yet, so I haven't really messed around with it. But it seems. How do you expand? So maybe you've got to go for an aggressive play. Like 2 base, like factory attack.
It's just this reminds me of Polaris Rhapsody actually. The way that Terran just can't easily secure a third.
Yeah.
It's either super far away or super open, the open and mineral.
Or super mineral only.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it from the Protoss perspective, but it really doesn't seem that hard to take the top left.
It's really not. Protoss wants far away bases because
yeah.
I mean, for Protoss wants far away bases because they have like. Eventually they'll have like 2 group cluster of gateway production and they can afford to throw away one and Terran decides to just push into it and just base trade and, you know, do some kind of arbiter bullshit and kill the Terran while they're doing that.
You know, I think in the late game, if both players take like the 4 bases along the sides of the map, I think it does favor Terran though, because there's no base Protoss can have that isn't like really easy to put.
Gladstone would probably want to take the 12 o'clock then, I would say.
I don't know, that seems too far. Like, how do you defend that? It's
mine
like
it,
a hairpin, you have to go around your natural. I don't think you can do it, man.
Can you just supply wall it and just like put tanks behind it? I don't know.
You can do that, but if it's like an island, effectively, that seems kind of dodgy. Because what if Protoss just comes and like drops some zealots of a shuttle, then you can't get in there yourself. I don't know, maybe what Terran's supposed to do is take this high ground below the 12 o'clock base.
He's just gonna have really good mine defense if you worry about.
Well, if he's a long-time player, I want to see how he does it, because honestly, I'm perplexed about it. You play this like Blue Storm, says little child. What do you do on Blue Storm? You just go straight and take the mineral only.
That mineral only sucks though. Holy crap! You gotta maybe even you can defend the bridge. The bridge was really easy to defend. But,
yeah, but
there are 2 ways.
It's a very wide angle to be attacked from.
Yeah.
Well, little Trevor has spoken. You just expand down the line. Like, we'll see if James.
I mean, that's. You do have to do that
Right,
as
he's
a
going
Terran.
for one gate robo before Nexus, so we could see a fast reboot.
You can't hold any. You can't possibly hold any far expansion as Terran against a Protoss. So you have to just take the mineral only, I guess. Oh, here comes a Zealot. See how to read my
Whoa,
goals.
it's going to be DT drop, dudes. He's got a Citadel as well. He's put it in this somewhat sticky location up behind his natural. So one base DT drop. That's pretty much as aggressive as it gets. I guess except for like proxy double game.
I like that play actually. I really like this actually. Terran don't usually expect DT drops. I mean, they're always paranoid about it, right? But in the beginning of the game, when you're like
so
trying
hard to
to
deal with.
in the beginning of the game, you just don't have the information to really diagnose it.
I mean, if he kept his SCV alive
Well,
a bit longer,
it's
or a second
25
later,
supply.
he would see it.
James is at 25 supply. He should have had his Nexus down by now. If it's a normal game, but it looks like it's not a normal game.
Well, the
seeing
SCV will
a
come in here
siege
and find
expand.
it, and you do normally make turrets, but the problem is against DT drop, you got to make them like next to your command centers and such. But if it's a Reaver, you're doing it more on the outside, so that's a bit. He hasn't started his eBay yet, though.
I'm not seeing any upgrades. I'm not seeing any upgrades from the factory.
Whoa, what is going on? He's got the support bay and the... Maybe he wants this SCV to think it's Reaper, he's going to cancel that? Or maybe he's going to get speed for the DTs? I'm quite confused that he's going to land the support bay.
That would be sick if he cancels the support bay. Oh,
he
he
might
put
just get speed. Or will he cancel it? He will
He's
not.
going for both. He's going for both. That's crazy.
Like Reaver and DT, or you reckon just speed DT?
I actually have no idea. He could be just leaving the option open.
Well, the eBay is down, so there's a limited window for James to get in here.
This is weird. There's neither player's expanded yet, so I guess they realize that something's up.
Yeah, he comes
Especially
to Reaver.
Gladstone.
So Reaver with DT follow up, I guess. Okay, so maybe the Reaver will come in and try and like kill the turrets in key locations. So the DT. This is pretty ballsy.
I'm wondering what Gladstone's plan is though. He's got siege mode. He's going for siege expand, but this is a kind of a late expansion.
Yeah, it is a bit. But that's alright. It's still well ahead of James. That's for sure.
I mean, as long as he can survive, I
think
think if he can hold his aggression, then he could be in a good spot.
Well, he really needs a turret to back up his tanks here. You know, that's a bit far from the tanks. Like, this shuttle could actually just come in and drop on top. And, like, even that alone would be a disaster for Gladstone here.
He's making turrets. He's making them on the main,
Yeah.
right? He's gonna need them a lot of turrets.
Yeah, he's taking a couple of them, like, position for Reaper ass, but I'm still worried this is just going to come and drop straight on top of those tanks. Okay, there is no
I am
tank on
actually
high ground.
surprised that James is still going for this, even though he got scouted. Gladstone
What
did a
else
good
are you
job
gonna do?
scouting us.
He did get the DTs as well, and he's making another shuttle, so I guess it is going to be... I think he's going to try and pick up turrets with this Reaver Zealot,
Yeah.
and then bring in the DT.
Ooh, these turrets. This turret's not coming up in time. It's late.
Ooh. Very oof.
Oh my god, he has to pull SCV.
Okay, tank
Oh.
save today, maybe.
Oh no, it's only like 1. 2.
Well, that's a couple. But see, the turrets, man. It's all about the turrets. I'm telling you, it's almost like a feint with this Reaver.
Yeah.
DT.
Oh, he has a
he's gonna
DT.
get picked
Oh
off,
my
he's gotta
god.
be careful though.
There's no Marines in the bunker.
If he loses this DT,
Oh, and he loses. Oh my god, he lost.
Oh my god, how many SCVs was that?
That's at least 6.
Dude, that was so many. I think that was like 10 or 11.
This is a lot of damage.
Completely denied the DT though.
But if you look on the other hand, is that he has an army and James is completely
Yeah,
going
true.
for.
James still only has one base. He's gonna start it in a second, I think.
Oh my
Damn.
god, he lost the turret dies. So not
Yeah,
many
the shuttle's
SCVs left.
empty,
He needs to
man.
rebuild his SCV count.
Oh, dude, the DT drop coming in though. Once it gets down,
2
it can run
shuttles?
away from
What the
turrets.
heck?
Yeah, he got a second shuttle just for this. And see now.
Oh my, there's no
Gladstone's
turrets.
in
There's no turrets
trouble.
in the main.
But not watching the mineral lines. Okay, let's be careful though. If he goes down here, he's gonna get picked off pretty easily. Okay, he's gonna keep that.
He's gonna
DT in
lose
the
his main. He's gonna lose his main.
Man, I never want to play a game against James though, because this is like the most annoying kind of thing
This
to play
is
against.
something you don't see every day because 2
This is
shadows.
like
Who expects
squared.
2 shadows? DTs and Reaver.
Oh. Okay, almost loses it. Keeps it alive.
So he doesn't have any scan. He doesn't have. He's gonna have to
No.
leapfrog turret basically back into a mineral
James
line.
throws a DT away at the front of the natural there. There is still a turret there. It didn't go anywhere. Okay, we'll eventually reclaim this, actually. I'm surprised the DT didn't go for the factory earlier. I guess it takes a long time for one DT to kill a factory. Oh,
He's gonna...
is that within
what? Is that out of range?
It's so close. Oh, no,
that's out of range.
Now we can cancel that. It'll only take 3 tank shots, I think, to kill that DT, because it's so weird. He's got to be really careful. If he goes near that other turret, the siege tank will hit it immediately.
I don't know how James was able to tell that it was out of range, but that's some crazy clutch.
Well, he did sort of inch in there. I think he was being careful about it. Well, now it's like, okay, James is securing a second. Who will re-secure a second first? Turret going up again.
He's making more DTs. What is going on here? This guy is like, James just doesn't give a crap. He's just making DTs. He's gonna win this game off pure DT. This is a pretty sick game. Well, he finally has. Does he have mine, by the way?
He has a scan as well as mines.
Alright, so he can clear this up.
Yeah, he's just waiting for.
I'm not sure if James might be overcommitting a DT here because
there you go. Yeah.
Once mines get started, he's not gonna be able to break.
Yeah. Well, the shuttle is loading up again. Actually, he could just fly straight back into this main. Be super annoying. The second scan is gonna come up, but will it be done in time? Here he goes.
Yeah.
Really?
Meanwhile, but Gladstone actually never stopped making SCV off that one.
Well, that's good.
One command center. Yeah. So
I mean, he lost a lot, so fair enough. He needed to make a lot. Oh, this scan is just about done. This DT is actually probably just gonna die. Oh, he's got to be careful he doesn't waste the scan. Oh, that is a bit of a waste. That DT's gonna get away. It can come right back in. I don't think this turret's gonna finish.
Oh, he needs to. So Gladstone needs to make a turret right away. He needs to defend it. He needs to block it, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, he's blocking it, but he can't. He's gonna lose that CV. Oh, he's not going for the turret. He's not going for the turret.
Oh wow, shutting that down. Well, now I agree with you that he was overcommitting. Hang on, did he?
He's double expanding. He didn't get mine. No, he didn't have the gas.
I thought he was researching it a while ago. He must have cancelled it to build something else. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't think he ever got mine.
I'm sure he was researching it. I guess he
I think he went for the second factory or something like that with this gas.
Can the Twitch chat back me up and say he was researching mines at some point? Because I could have sworn he was.
He cancelled. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I just see it spinning
Alright. So Gladstone is stabilizing, but I think James is actually a bit ahead now because his second base has been up for a good deal and his third base is well on the way. Looks like an elevator's going to come in here. I don't think that's really such a good idea. There's plenty of tanks really to just deny that. And the turret could potentially kill the shuttle too, but we'll see. There are 2 DTs to back it up.
I don't know. After seeing him like destroy it with that double strato, I'm not gonna doubt James anymore.
Well, there's no turrets at the top here actually.
This map is actually really good for drop. I didn't even realize this.
Oh
this
yeah,
is amazing.
So annoying to deal with Reavers here. Oh man, these DTs are gonna get in. 3 DTs, that's pretty scary. If they can get in and start the comsat, there's not gonna be many scans to deal with this. All the tanks at the natural siege up, so it's gonna take some time for Gladstone to get back here.
The supply depot cluster is gonna die.
Oh yeah, he's gonna block him hard.
No, he's going for the drones.
I think he wants the comsat. He's gonna cut his way through. Oh man, so many SCVs going down. And he's hitting that turret as well.
He's just splitting the attention. Look at this. James is actually just doing a really good job splitting Gladstone's attention around. Just being able to be at multiple places at once, and he's doing a really good job at it.
He does lose that DT though, but there's still another 1 in the base. No, another 2 in the base. One of them's gonna try and sneak down to this natural, but I think
he's able to go in and out of detection basically, and attack where your opponent is not looking.
Well, that one is definitely not where his opponent isn't looking.
Yeah.
Mines are out though. He really needs to put mines to isolate this DT in the.
Yeah. So, yeah, he didn't do a good job of there, but like, ideally he would like draw attention on this bottom side with 1 DT and attack on the other one. But he was running away from both, I guess.
Does he have a scan? He does have a scan, so that's going to die pretty handily. Finally cleans it up again, but man, his SCV count is not very high at all.
No, even if it was high, he denied so much mining time already, and he's got 3 bases.
Yeah, he only has like 20.
We do have a vulture sneaking on the back of the James's expansion, or his third.
He's going to take a 4th too. Look, there goes that probe. This vulture is going to die mining a little bit, and that's quite nice. His mines can actually do a lot too, so that's kind of cool. Cool little move there. But cool little moves are not enough at this point. He needs more than that. Oh, that mine could have been huge.
Yeah.
Well, deny this base for now. That's something, I guess.
Gladstone is just trying to find any way to come back into this game, probing around.
Oh, these poor vultures getting picked up.
He's going for a dropship.
One? Yeah, that's a good way to come back. But he really just needs another base.
Let's see if he can do
what... supposed to have more bases, but 4 versus 2 is not where you want to be as
Let's see if he can do what James did to him early in the game. Because James literally had no economy and no army in early in the game. He was just going pure DT, Reaver harass. That was like ham. Alright, he still had 1 SCV on gas. He's got a starport and 4 factories out, but only 1 SCV on gas. So maybe he's just gonna go for like a lot of vulture heavy army. 1 SCV.
I think that might be a mistake because his main's been harassed so many times and he's had poor SCV.
That could be too.
There's 2 Reavers at James's natural. I hope he's gonna make a shuttle to move those around. If any vultures try and sneak in the natural, they will get decimated by that.
Ooh, this Dragoon might see it. Nope. Actually, no.
Oh, so close. Okay,
I mean, his front is not gonna get busted, that's for sure. But
no, it'd be a total suicide for James if he gets too.
It doesn't look like James has any units around his main though.
Well, he does have that cannon though, so I mean, Gladstone can stay
it's
to
not
one
gonna
side,
cover
I
the
suppose,
bottom
but the
side.
post can sort of cluster around it. You see.
Yeah.
Well, he might drop
Oh,
on
but
top of it.
I would.
No, that's not.
Yeah. Like, he's got to ignore the cannon. He has to go for the probes.
Well, if the cannon's already negating this, 2 vultures already down, and look,
Yeah.
he hasn't done anything. Got 1 probe, 2 probes. So you got 2 probes in that. So I'd say it's pretty much a total failure because of that cannon. Like it draws the fire of the vultures and it's hitting them the whole time. Vultures are actually super squishy. Oh, look up at the 4th base here though. He got 9 probes with those 2 vultures. That's huge. He's gonna go and try and get more. Maybe it's a bit of an extension, but hey, they're only vultures, right? It doesn't matter losing them too much.
I mean, I think in this case, he does need every unit he can rely on.
True.
Otherwise,
but I mean, they've already got 9 probes. They've got to earn their death, I guess.
I'm not sure about moving out here. Oh wait, that's not a lot of units from James.
I
What the
think he
heck?
can secure this location,
Why?
no problem.
Where's James' unit? James is going for like all expansion. He's not making gateways and stuff.
Well, he went for Storm pretty much immediately, and he's getting Arbiters.
Yeah.
But yeah, his mineral economy hadn't been that great up until now, because he only transferred the probes to the mineral only a bit late. The double shuttle, double Reaper shuttle here could be bad, because there's not much anti-air, no turrets set up yet. You can't really build turrets in most of this area, you can only build it sort of near this DC, like he's doing now.
So,
still, so many tanks.
I do think he does need more vultures, because there's a lot of zealots coming out soon.
True. 4 vultures coming up to this top left again. I mean, good mine placement. They could take out those goons. They could take out those goons with good mine placement. Okay, he does just turn around.
He's only got 4 vultures though. I don't think...
You can definitely take on 3 goons with 4 vultures, dude.
Oh,
just
okay,
need some micro... Yeah, easy. Like, if the Protoss isn't microing against your mines. Oh, speaking of mines, nice mine hit went down over here on the right.
Yeah. He's being active. I like that. Well, I like that at least. Ooh, yeah, nice. Gladstone was being really active, so...
I feel like you should have stayed down there, though, and tried to snipe at the mineral only, because he just ran back into these... Still securing his mineral only, so that's going to give him a bit of a lifeline. Still in a desperate situation. Not out of it yet.
No, the big thing is no upgrades.
Oh my gosh,
we're 16 minutes.
One's like 33.
He doesn't even have an armory yet. He's 16 minutes into the game.
He does have an armory. He's researching +1 right now.
Oh, yeah, okay, and it's natural. Yeah, they're only halfway done. Yeah. But we're 16 minutes into the game. +2 should have been done.
That is way behind. And Arbiter's going to be out for too long. I mean, okay, he's not actually building the Arbiter right now, but I'm sure he'll fix that soon. It's going to be tough, because he's got to prepare for recalls, but also just stasis is going to be brutal when you have a very small number of tanks already.
Yeah. High Templars are out, so... Yeah, James has every tech available already. He's got...
Gotta be careful with these vultures, they can get sniped. Oh, he really needs those right now.
He sees the shuttle, at least, so he can...
Yes, true. He can fall back to his turrets here. He needs a couple of Goliaths though, so he can move around a bit freely.
James being really careless. I think James being really careless with his Dragoon, but I just don't think he cares at this point.
Mine hits can definitely turn a game around. Oh, this is nice turret positioning. He stops this shuttle from just sneaking. Because you just fly across the high ground and might go unseen, but that's nice. Totally denies that. These double Reavers really haven't done anything yet.
I like these mines.
They actually...
I really like these mines right outside a bridge, so you can't just run unit through the bridge and take out these tanks. We're worried about how open this expansion is, but the way he's like setting up these mines is actually covering the bridge really well. Not the north bridge though, so maybe if James realized that, he could attack from the north.
One thing I'd say is he needs more like mind/vision in the top side of the map. Like maybe he could have snuck vultures over to the top left again just now if he had that, because there's really no defense there. Like there's no SimCity and no cannons set up. He's gonna scout this
it's easy.
7 o'clock position.
He's poking around right now, right? But it's easy to say when you have full vision.
He could get so many probes here if he goes into the top left. Will he do it?
I think he's gonna. Where else is he gonna go?
Well, he could just turn around though.
He's checking for more expansion. He's checking for more expansion. And it's easy to say.
This could.
But yeah, but this army's chasing him. I think a little over.
You still get at least like 8 or 9 probes if you target fire.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. 3,
Well,
4,
the thing is,
5,
James almost
6,
max. I think
7.
James do want to lose some probe.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think I agree with that.
Oh, you don't think?
Oh, dude, he got a lot there. No way, dude. You need money. I mean, sure, he has a bank, but like, you gotta keep money. You can't trade efficiently with the Terran army unless you get a really good engagement. A lot of turrets going up to deal with these recalls here, but he hasn't really defended the one weak spot, which is his factories. No mines here at all. He really needs to put a crap ton of mines in. I didn't see if he researched stasis or recall yet, but it's not going to be forever. Okay, he's just starting recall. So he's a fair way off. There's a long window before the Arbiters are going to have enough energy. But I just feel like that's how this game is going to end. The recall's going to go down in the main because there's no defense.
Maybe not. I don't think he needs to attack Terran. You wait for Terran to move out or try to deny a fourth.
Yeah,
I'm wondering,
then
Gladstone, how is he gonna secure this fourth if James is waiting for him to take the fourth? I think he's just gonna deny it immediately.
Well, he doesn't have an observer here or anything though, and he's pulled back a bit.
Yeah.
Real lack of observers from Jameson, not only for vision of like what's going on, but also just for mines, because he doesn't want to move through this minefield. Because does he have even a single observer on the map?
Well, that's the. I think that's how it pretty much almost let the guy back into the game, because he's letting vultures run everywhere. If you have observers like spread across the map, these vultures shouldn't be doing that much damage.
Shuttle going out now. Although the whole army is sort of in that location.
Quadruple shuttle.
Quadruple shuttle? Yeah. Oh my god, is he gonna try like a massive elevator? Okay,
look, there's another dropship coming out from Terran.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna miss. James is just gonna miss it. He's gonna be able to shut down this 12 o'clock. 11, 12 o'clock?
Well, again, it could go to the top left to get a lot done, because the Zealots can't really do anything about the dropship. Oh man, he's moving out here though, he's getting put on siege.
These tanks are not siege. They might get...
this is like a third of his army.
Wow, he's catching them
mine's
completely.
doing so much though. Okay, well on the one hand, he got caught on siege, and that was really bad engagement. On the other hand...
No, that's what these shuttles are for. He has no turrets here. No turrets at all.
Oh. Well, the Reavers did not last long.
Yeah, I mean, look at this tank line though, it's completely decimated.
I don't know, I feel like Terran can hold this off. If he has 3 tanks he can bring in from the north. All the Dragoons are just going to melt once the Zealots are gone. Oh, no detection, that's the problem. He needs scans.
I don't think he's holding this off.
I feel like if he
these are plus one tanks. I think you're overestimating like 5 tanks. These are +1 tanks.
I think you're overestimating Dragoons. They suck versus tanks, dude.
Yeah, they do.
Well, okay, it does get cleaned up, loses a lot of SCVs. But see, Protoss can't push in and finish him off at least. And that drop at the top left did quite a bit, got a lot of probes again.
Oh really? Oh yeah.
Yes. The Zealots did clean it up as he predicted, but it got a lot of probes before that did. Really unfortunate he lost those stasis units. Not those stasis units. The stasis ones are alive. The units that
these stasis,
that little bit would have made the big difference just there.
I think if he had used the stasis on that tank cluster instead of those vultures, that would have been huge.
I mean, still definitely.
Oh, he's gonna lose a science vessel. No, don't lose it.
Yeah, that was almost full
energy. But the second one's gonna break him, I think. Look at this. These 4.
Yeah, you're right.
3 more shuttles in here with an arbiter.
Hang on now. There's a lot of mines. Oh, there is an observer now. I was gonna say there's no observer, but yeah, there it is. Oh no, this is gonna be a bad mine drag. Oh,
and
the
a storm.
Storms too. Yeah, you're right. Terran's broken.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about, right? It's really hard to hold this mineral only. Once the bridge gets broken, it just I don't think it's possible. Well, it's possible. You need commit a lot to it.
Yeah, well, still a pretty intense game. I mean, he almost fought his way back. He did some very good harassment.
Yeah.
Alright, let's load up games.
Alright, so James takes this 2-0. Is it? Yeah, 2-0. I wasn't wrong.
No, that's only the first game.
Oh, that was a... What was I thinking? That was such a long game because... okay.
Yeah, that's right. It's 1 game worth 2. So it's actually only 1-0 right now for Jameson. can Samyang Fire get a point back? Because they win.
Alright. So, second game,
Yeah,
Circuit Breaker. Wait. I'm surprised Gladstone picked Circuit Breaker. I'm not an expert at TVP, but how do you feel about Circuit
generally
Breaker?
it is considered a Terran map.
Is it?
Because in the long term, it's not that hard for Terran to split the map, and like carrier play is not very good. What else did it say?
Oh yes, I do
the fourth base
understand.
early in the
Easier to secure fourth base, and it's not good against drop. It's really drops are not very good at this game, and Arbiter is not very good.
It's quite easy to stop recalls. Yeah, it's
because
easy to stop recalls in this.
So yeah, because the your ramp is actually towards your expansion, so there's only one way. There's not many ways into the base, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
That
So
makes sense.
the top right, Purple Protoss is Jamester leading 1-0 in the series, and Gladstone. I'll see what exactly he goes for. Because yeah, the standard thing is just go for that 4 bases that you can wall off and secure pretty easily, and then you just play the long game. Because like I said, if you split the map, it's pretty good for Terran.
Yeah, but also really easy for Protoss players to just take the entire map because it's such a big map. It's in cross position especially, I think.
Oh yeah, cross position is probably not what the Protoss is keen for at all. Wonder if we'll see that full-on cheese again.
Yeah.
Or if he'll turn it down.
James definitely isn't a typical Protoss player. He went for some really unorthodox shit, and it actually paid off. You have to have massive balls and really confident in your micro and execution to be able to pull something like this off.
Hmm.
So we'll see what he intends to do right here. Gateway, no proxy.
No. Yeah, you can proxy double gate in the center, but it's not that popular.
Alright, so do you know why Gladstone put that supply depot at the bottom there?
Well, it's just mostly out of the way, but yeah.
Shouldn't you want like a wall against Zealots?
Well, I do like to wall off, but also, yeah, if he put the barracks to the right of his command center and the depot right of that, then he'd have like a micro hole, but he can still put a depot between the barracks and the refinery. I think the first depot he's just trying to get out of the way so later on
I see.
doesn't mess with his SimCity.
Okay. So the next depot should be part of a tribute to between the refinery
well,
and the
I'm not
barracks.
sure. I haven't seen it in that spot, but I think you can. But I don't really like it if he does, honestly, because it's kind of hard to get SCV. I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing is, he could just be assuming there's going to be no zealot pressure, and honestly, in most games there isn't. Even if there is, you don't need a micro hole. You can sort of do it if it's just like a zealot first instead of like.
Yeah.
But who knows what he's thinking, honestly. He is going to make that depot.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that because what you want to do is you want to put all your factories on the left side of here and put all your machine shops, and that's one less factory you can fit now of that depot there, unless you kill it later. But I mean, you don't want to do that either. It is very good against zealots though, because you can see that have to walk all the way around. I guess that's the trade-off.
Yeah. What other spot can you put it in though? Like near the command center, right?
Like I said, I put the barracks to the right of my command center and the depot to the right of that, or I just wall up the right.
Makes
With
sense.
barracks and 2 depots. But that sort of has the same problem because that's one of those factories you can fit in that area. But this Pro-Harass coming down, the Marines out to stop it though.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a late
So
post.
it might just be a range expand from James at this time. He's not doing anything crazy yet, it looks.
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything crazy like last game. No super tech. Just going for, otherwise he wouldn't be getting Dragoon range.
Yeah.
And we're seeing Siege expand, I think. Right? He pulled 2 off gas already.
Yeah, oh no, he's still making Marines though, so it could be like an FD style put. Because usually you only want to make 2 Marines, if even 2, if you're doing Siege expand. If you wall off and you just make 1.
Yes. No, he put him back in gas. 3? He's gonna expand, I think. He put him back on gas.
Oh yeah, you're right, he is too. Okay, well, I guess it's just like a slightly safer variant, because like I said, 2 Marines is like this.
Generally, how many Marines do you make for a FD push? It should be 6
About
more.
6, yeah.
Yeah, 6.
But you can make more, yeah.
And Siege expand is usually just 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think 2 is most common, but like, I don't know, Gladstone's probably a better player than me, so I don't really want to question him too much. The thing is, three Marines on the ramp is right, so you can actually kill a Dragoon. If it's 2, the Dragoon can actually win that. So yeah, the Dragoon has to pull back.
Makes a lot of sense.
Thing is though, like, if you just wall, you don't have this problem anyway. You can get away with making 1.
Well, if you wall, can't the Dragoon just pick off your wall?
No, you just repair, and if it targets SCVs, you pull back. Like, you only have to do that for like 10 seconds for the tank.
Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of money to waste it though, and mining time. It's pulling SCV to
only
wall.
a little bit. It doesn't cost that much to repair, dude. And you only need like 1 SCV at a time. Dragoons don't do very much damage. Well, single Dragoons anyway. So he's going for mines, so it's going to be like a sort of weak FD, so you do it just to get a few mines out on your side of the map, stop DTs and such. Oh no, I'm staying correct. He went for the tank, he cancelled his mines, he's going for another tank. Will he start siege mode? I'm waiting. I'm zooming in on
does
the
he know?
shot right
Does
now.
he know that Protoss is actually like not making a crazy amount of gateways? Going for.
I didn't see exactly what he scouted. He did have an SCV scout, but I'm not sure what exactly he saw of it. I think Gladstone a bit indecisive here. He's going to do mines and vulture after the second tank. Not really sure what the logic behind that is. I mean, I guess with 1 tank for Marines, it's a bit scarier against Dragoon.
He did scout the Protoss expansion though, right? I think he did. That's why he knows that
I'm not
it's
sure.
not going to be too
I'm not
much.
sure he saw it started or not. He might have.
Alright, so James is pulling back. Yeah, this is a pretty good opening from Gladstone. I like it. So he doesn't even have to build a bunker because he knows that James didn't pressure him at all.
Yeah, mine's about to finish. Well, not about to finish. It's halfway done.
He is going for some kind of push. It's not going to be like a killer push.
Well, I don't think he is going to push. I think he's just going to play it cool
mine
and
out.
use the mines for defense. That's what I expect. Oh, shuttle first coming out of James. I think he's going to try and do a bust here.
Can he still do that though? Like when Dragoon's already
Well,
like
it's
so
kind of
close?
funny. If he doesn't get siege mode at all, the shuttle doesn't really help. Well, oh, lag coming down just as that fight starts.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you're right. He's going to do a little bit of a push just to put some space for mines. So yeah, now nothing can walk in here. Shuttle's going to come across, but I don't really see a Bulldog working out here. I don't see how that's possibly. Well, I don't know. Seems like with the Marines there, another tank's going to be coming out. And he's not even going to be sieged up. That's like really the clincher. The shuttle's only good if the tanks are sieged.
I think he's just putting that shuttle out of cautious because of he's afraid of a push, like a tank push.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, true, because he didn't see Terran move down to the low ground for quite a while.
He also didn't see the mines laid out until after the shuttle was actually already making.
That's a very good point, actually. So he could have been adding more factories. Well, he's going to go for his third base
He's
now.
going for a third, yeah. He's
Vulture's
gonna
going to scout it almost immediately. Sorry, we keep saying the same thing.
It's fine.
Great minds think alike,
yeah,
as they say.
I agree. So we are seeing a third factory. So Gladstone is actually going for 3 fac instead of another expansion.
I expect he's probably going to add more, actually. Actually, no, I take it back. Maybe he won't, because you get the armory, and he started a command center. Normally you go for the third one just on 2 factories, but I guess he's playing a bit more aggressive. He's going to get a few more units. Get this 4th a bit later, assuming that's what he's going to go for, like we were talking about on this map. 4 super easy to take. James wants to go into the shuttle. He's flying back. That's not very many Dragoons, though. Like, I don't know what he's going to be able to do here, especially against those mines. Oh, James! Stop! James! James!
Are you ahead of me? Oh, those mines!
Oh god,
James,
that's already a terrible
like
hit.
last game, he's not being very careful with his units. Oh, he's trying to do a mine kite, but those tanks are there
Now
cover
I wish the Terran
it.
would push, because he could just like start air moving. None of those Dragoons have shields. Oh no, the bottom 2. Still, James
there's
needs
Marines
to
too.
like back off. He just needs to be like, okay, I can't get in here. I'll come back later.
I think he's just trying to check the Terran, just trying to probe around and see what the Terran reaction is.
Oh well, let's just be careful.
Oh.
Okay, he's gonna siege up in time.
Yeah, I was saying he could pick up those Marines before the siege, but he didn't do it.
Would have been nice. Nice, slow, cautious move out from Gladstone here.
Oh,
just to
and
secure his melee.
he's actually making some good gains, taking out all the
Oh,
Dragoon
he's gotta be
shield.
careful about that mine. That could get dragged into his stuff.
It didn't do it. It didn't happen though.
No,
I'm not sure I like. Yeah, I'm not sure I like this attack by James.
Ooh. Wow, he only got one tank. That's huge loss. One more zealot gonna come down.
Okay, 2
and I guess
tanks.
he's gonna get
It's an alright trade, but I still think it's too much
Whoa.
from James.
I wouldn't call it an alright trade. That seems a bit kind to me.
It's not
At least
disastrous.
you can call it a trade and
yeah.
not just a massacre if you
Yeah.
got 2 tanks, but still, ouch. So now Terran should feel pretty safe. You can just plop down his command center or whatever he wants to do. I mean, he can just carry on with the same trajectory.
So he's got a safe third, fairly safe third.
Yeah, this high ground is a bit of a liability, but you just put a lot of mines here, and that's what I was about to do. I'm keen to see if he starts a 4th command center, because I really think that's the right move here, having killed all that stuff. Well, the Vulture going to deny this 12 o'clock. That's really nice, actually. Oh, actually, he gets it down. Wow. Unfortunately, Gladstone didn't put his Vulture right. Would have been a big deal if he actually was able to stop that going down.
He's able to see that, at least that he's able to see that his opponent is actually not massing up a huge army, and
Yeah. Hey, gonna get a probe for his trouble, too. Alright, I think that SUV's heading down to start the 4th command center now.
so this time his upgrade timing is pretty on point.
Yeah, this whole game has gone quite smoothly for him, actually.
Where's his second armory?
I mean, I still
miss it?
question his opening a little bit. It seemed a bit strange to get the 2 tanks before mines, but whatever. It worked out. And he's been able to do what he wanted, basically. So he's going to set up his strong economic base, wait for his 2-1, and then start melting Protoss face, I guess.
Does Protoss usually not take another main as a 4th?
Not as a 4th, no. You
Take it as a 5th.
Well, I don't know. You can. You really can, but it's personal preference, really. You don't have to. It's perfectly legitimate to take this 12. Thing is, it's going to be much easier to defend from vultures just because it's closer if you don't want to invest in all those pylons.
Yeah, I think it's about time James should start taking a 5th now.
Speaking of investing in pylons and cannons, though, I really think James should, because look at this mineral only, for example. I don't know if the vultures are going to, but they could just come in here and kill a lot of probes. Oh my god, they're going to do it.
Oh.
Oh, is he going to go all the way in? I really hope he does. Oh no, the probes!
Wow.
No defense at all. Like, ideally what you want to do is position pylons so that the vultures can't even...
So this is, unlike Fighting Spirit, it's actually really hard to defend, I feel like. There's like a high ground you can sneak in.
Yeah.
And then there's a bridge.
Like 4 or 5 pylons, you just block the vultures from getting right in the mineral line. They can't do too.
No, yeah, that's true.
But also just putting a cannon. Hey, this one's going to get in the main. That's nice. Get a nice little scout. I mean, you probably won't see anything too surprising. Oh no, he's not going to go to the main. Still, a couple more probes.
11 minutes in the game, you should expect everything, including Arbiter.
Also, there's Terran map hacks are online, so, you know, you can scan whatever you want. I mean, you don't want to assume it, right? But it's rarely going to be carrier on this map, and he would probably know by now anyway. Just by how the Protoss is expanding.
Yeah.
But you never want to assume it's going to be Arbiter or anything like that.
Well, isn't the biggest giveaway of carrier is that he doesn't have a lot of units, and I think James doesn't have a lot of units though.
Well, I don't think he has enough, not enough though, because remember he lost like.
Yeah.
If I was seeing this as Gladstone, I wouldn't be thinking, huh, he has almost nothing. Maybe he's going carrier and stuff.
Yeah, that's just, it's not like a absurd thing.
Yeah, no, he's just playing an economical play from what I've seen.
Yeah.
And obviously, with on missing knowledge just casts, we can see it is Arbiter play.
I'm not sure if it's good. It's a good idea for James to sit down, let Terran like, go on a harass and expand everywhere.
Yeah. So that little oh no, he has no observer still. Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Oh
painful.
God. He's not even Okay.
Oh god.
So now
I can't believe he ran into
now maybe he should just let Terran sit for a bit because he needs to let his guy recover.
Well, he has no choice now. Like because his army just got.
I mean, he's going up for Arbiter. He's waiting for Arbiters, right?
Yeah, I mean, economically he's doing okay. Losing those probes was bad, but like he's still on equal basis with the Terran though. It's not a good time. Never a good time on equal basis. He does need to take that other main soon, and he's sending a probe now. Luckily, there's no vultures waiting for him. He's being quite diligent about it though. You see, he's waiting with the probe. Oh no, he just wants that middle only. Okay, this I don't like. I really think he should just put that Nexus at the main instead, so he starts.
Oh my god, he's taking this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just like his third. It's just really hard to defend from Vulture Run by. Now you need a lot more pylons.
If Terran just wants to push vertically here,
yeah,
he can secure the top left without actually having to fight up the ramp and deal with gateways there or anything, as well as taking out this middle only and probably the 12 o'clock.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you want to take the outer main so the gateways can go there. Because at this point, your main should be running out of room for gateways. His main.
If you look at James's main,
he's running out of room.
It's not badly organized, but yeah, he has used pretty much all the space here.
So he's
I've
gonna
never
need.
seen this kind of SimCity before, where there's one space between every gate. It's interesting.
I mean, he's a Protoss player. I mean, he's a Zerg player, I think. So.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, he's ran out of
Vulture's
space.
sneaking in again. More probes are going to go down. Like, this is a theme from both games, actually, even though he won the first game.
I guess that's why he
Well, he
picked.
gets that sell-up.
I guess that's why he picked this map. I think based on what he saw last map that he was able to do so much damage to vultures, even though he was behind. This map, I guess he decided this time to just take this map to open up
that
the
was
vulture
good power
arrest.
bar as well. There's really not that many probes at this base now. There's only like 12.
Okay, so
not that much fun going on.
James is actually taking another main, but it's the it's not the top left. It's gonna be the.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's I don't like that as.
No, he's taking the top left, and he's taking top left, but it's a mine.
Vulture's getting in again at the middle only. So many probes have died. This. I don't dislike this though because it just means the Terran has to pick one way or another, and it's going to be very far away.
Right.
But on the other hand, he's not max, so he doesn't really want to be spending the money throwing down like 2 Nexuses right now. I don't think. I mean, Terran's actually ahead in supply. This is very scary for Protoss. 2-1.
2-1's complete. He's gonna. The 2-1 push is coming. He's almost about to be max. So.
Though. That's the only complaint I have with this. Yeah, so if you look at Gladstone's mage, you see what I mean with this factory layout. Now the Depot just stops him putting down the 4th machine, which he would want eventually.
Yeah. This is not a bad time for 2-1 push, actually. I think Flash does it at like 12:50 or something like that, 12:30. So this is like 15 minutes, so it's still a pretty good time, I think.
Yeah, he could use a few more SCVs, I think, at the middle only and the 6 o'clock, but overall I think he's going to wait until he's max to go.
But not having the double hatchery cluster means that you're just going to die if you push into your main.
Yeah, it's true.
Because this 2-1 push is coming, and James going to need
This
Arbiter.
is where it gets tough for Terran, though, because he's taking the 2 mains at once. Yes, Protoss army isn't very big, but even if everything goes right for Terran, and you push straight to that location, the other main's still going to go up while you're doing that.
He's only got
What
one
Terran
Arbiter,
needs to do-
unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to stop any strong push coming.
I think what Terran needs to do is just build a command center and take the, 9 o'clock while he pushes to the top, and he can take it that middle only, maybe keep going to the 12, and if by that time, his army's still depleted, he should have macroed up another one, then he can push the other location, and I think that would be the end for Protoss. What exactly he's going to do here.
James is splitting up all his hatchery clusters, so he's gonna make make 3 gateways on each location. Yeah. Pretty good choice actually, because he can afford to sack one.
Terran's moving out. He's gonna take that 9 o'clock, like I mentioned. Gotta be careful he doesn't get caught on siege. But then again, this Protoss army is not that big.
Oh, I mean, the discipline. He's letting mine. He's going up to high ground instead of the bridge. I really love this. Nice. I really love his unit movement, army movement here.
Oh, a lot more Protoss coming in, but he's gonna be.
No, where's the Arbiter? The Arbiter is lagging behind. He's gonna lose a lot of all his, basically all his vultures.
This game's lag.
Yeah.
Nice seller bombs, but I don't think it's enough. He does have detection. I think this.
Oh, the Arbiter got EMP'd.
Nice. He double EMPs it just to add insult to injury. Catches that observer. That's nice. So very good engagement for Terran, really.
Yeah. He lost basically most of his zealot before the rest of the army even joined the fight.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you compare these 2 armies now. Terrans can just aim move this, and it looks like that's what he's going to do. He's just going to come up here and start.
But he's still being cautious and laying mines, so.
Well, it's good. You do want to lay mines wherever you go, just so Protoss can't fall. But yeah, if this Protoss army can't get away, oh wow, gets that science missile. That's actually pretty good. Now there's no detection.
Is there enough? Does he have enough for a stasis right now?
I don't think he does. He has 1.
He has 1.
Catch the science vessel. I mean, this Protoss army is still going to go down, but it's more efficient trade than it might have been, because there was no detection for a considerable amount of time there. Alright, so Terran's had some good engagement. He's taken out a lot of army, but he hasn't.
He's gonna get the Arbiters as well. He's gonna clean us up. So
oh man.
No, he's not gonna clean us up. These tanks are too strong. These tanks are too strong. Yeah.
Yeah, way too strong. +3 is just about to finish. There it goes. Oh, poor Dragoons.
James is so poor right now. He can't even remax anymore.
Well,
I think James simply made too many nexuses and didn't saturate them in time. So now he's I mean he's.
I would agree, but on the other hand, the longer the game goes, the better it's going to be for James, because the more he can mine from these 2 mains.
Yeah.
Gladstone really needs to shut one of them down.
Well, the pressing matter right now is Terran is 3-2, and has a bigger army.
It's true.
And also the 5th has come out. 5th already came out for Gladstone.
Yeah, he just started transferring SCV, so yeah, he will have a lot of money soon. We then need to take that gas there as well. But yeah, this Terran army on the map right now can just go. If it like crushes everything in this top left location, James
doing the A
only
move,
really
like you
has the
said.
bottom right going for him. All this flank with these cloaked zealots actually. There's no detection here on this side. He's gonna notice in a second.
He's gonna take out 3 tanks. That's pretty good.
That's already really good, yeah.
He's gonna take out maybe 4 more if Gladstone doesn't pay attention to them. But there's a science vessel there.
Sorta back there.
Yeah, there's a science vessel there.
Mineral only gonna go down there.
Yeah, I like how he doesn't send his entire army. I really like that actually.
Oh look, yeah, he's doing it perfectly. Just sending these 3 tanks to stop this 12 o'clock as well. That's so brutal for Protoss.
Looks like James wants to counterattack.
It
looks like James wants to counterattack.
5 zealots. The 5 zealot counter. Well, he might catch this Goliath. I don't know why it's there. I guess it's there to snipe arbiters if they show up.
Yeah, James really doesn't have anything. I think he's just simply lost too many probes early in the game. He just never caught up economically.
That's true. A lot of probes are lost to harass. But I don't know. These mains, they're still there. They're mining. Until Gladstone shuts at least one of them down, I don't want to count Protoss out.
Well, he spent the majority of the late game, late game, making more probes to kind of like compensate for all his losses.
Yeah. Nice EMPs again. Oh, nice stasis though. Oh, these zealots are not going to win here.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing work.
These
Look at this.
scans,
No mines either. Oh, but he's not going.
Those vultures for the
I would go straight onto the tank. I guess those.
Well, 3-2 tanks. They don't really need to see that many.
Right, you don't even need to siege 3-2 tanks, right? They just shred stuff with like
if you have a good number, yeah, they actually do just destroy zealots as well. Gladstone not taking this gas at the 9 o'clock, which I think is a bit of a mistake, because you really just want to pump a lot of tanks. And again, I sorry Gladstone if you're watching this, I keep mentioning it, but you can't fit this 4th machine shop, which actually be probably what he wants.
Oh yeah, maybe he gets I mean, right, at this point he can just destroy the supply depot.
Yeah, I mean that wouldn't be so bad at this point, I guess. Trading quite efficiently. Oh no, the 9 o'clock is undefended. No mines here or anything. James can actually like shut down this. SCVs are pretty good though. They could actually just mineral walk all over those Tiberians.
That's a lot of SCVs.
They will probably win that fight. Yeah. I don't know how much attention he's paying though. He needs to be really careful. He loses his CC. Suddenly he's not in such a good position after all.
Yeah.
Okay, vultures are going to come in and do their best. Or not.
This entire army is moving out. Oh, James is actually attack. I like this. James attacking while his army's pulling back.
Yeah. That's brilliant. And
from both sides.
With no detection.
This is nice. James has really good army movement too. Like I think both of them like doing a really good job moving their armies around, being active, and making good pickoffs when they can.
That was such a good move, and the Dragoons are still in here. He's got to send more stuff in here. He's going to go for the big engage here, but I think that's a mistake.
He got EMP, I think.
Whoa. Yeah, the EMPs have been pretty on point. You know, that Protoss is not going to do anything.
Yeah,
time. He's buying time.
I mean, he bought time. He lost basically half his army. And he's also doesn't have a huge bank.
That Dragoon's still alive in 9 o'clock.
Doing good work.
He's got pretty decent saturation of these mains now. If he's taking one natural. If he takes the other, then his mining is suddenly looking pretty good. He's ahead in supply for the first time in a while, but I think that's more down to macro than actual game situation, because you can see how much money Gladstone has.
Yeah. It sucks that he's losing on his Arbiter though, because Arbiters takes forever to build. Arbiter takes forever to build.
Well, you can see how little gas he has, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't taken the gas in the bottom right. That probably helped that situation though. Okay, he's finally going to push into this top left main. Try that one flanking tank.
He took down the 12 and the mineral only already, so
yeah, it was
I
really
think
good
James is already like kind of poor right now. He can remax, but this is like probably his last remax that he can possibly do.
He's gonna go for the counter at the 9 though again. A lot of mines hitting the zealots, but I don't think there's enough defense over. Well, he once again forces Gladstone to pull back. Oh, and there's a lot of zealots.
This is what you want to do. This is what you want to do as a Protoss. You don't want to engage a Terran that's already set up. You want to force him to move around and attack. I don't know why there's so many Goliaths. Yeah. I'm not sure I like this many Goliaths. I know he hates Arbiter, but he already killed most of the Arbiters. Oh wow. This is
damn.
This game is
up. A lot of vultures are gonna come in now, but still that's so much Terran units got killed there.
He also didn't deal any damage to the top left.
Yeah, that's right. It's still there.
So this got shut down. I would like to see him saturate the 9 o'clock more.
Counter going down to 6, but I think that's
He's not gonna do anything. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, no, they just turn around. Or do they?
I think James needs another expansion though. Probably 3.
I honestly, James
just
Gladstone
can't
could pull everything away but the one tank.
I don't think. Oh, okay. What the heck is that? I don't think James should keep trading right now. He should get the 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
He can't afford it because he doesn't have the big bank.
Yeah, so many vultures there right now too.
He's buying time. That's fucking sure. But wow,
Yeah,
what happened to all
and,
the
like, he
tanks?
started
Wait,
mining
what
his
happened to
natural on the
Gladstone's?
bottom right.
What happened to Gladstone's tank count? Where are all his tanks?
Well, a lot got picked off with those zealots earlier, and like I keep saying, he only has 3 machines.
Oh my god.
Well, that
might
was a bad
lose.
engagement from Protoss.
I think.
Nice
Wait,
stasis though.
Gladstone loses this, and he loses the 9 o'clock, and James will just win the game. Right?
Surely, oh my god, reinforcements coming. Actually, yeah, this 9 o'clock will get broken. Damn.
James. Oh my god, Gladstone has 3k and 2k in gas, but he didn't remake his
Well, that's
tank.
probably why this happened, right? Goes to show macro's the most important thing. Even if you're not in a good game situation, you spend all your money, have
Yeah.
more units, it helps a lot. Oh, and still no detection here. All those SCVs and the 9 getting picked off.
Oh wow, this is quite a comeback from James actually.
Yeah, he got knocked flat on his feet, but just the impetus from having those 2 main mining, not even having gateways there.
Alright, so now we are completely on the opposite end of it. Gladstone have no money. He has a huge bank, but that's not gonna help at all. When you run out of that bank...
6 o'clock's still only like half mined out though, so he has a bit of he can get another remax, no problem. Gotta make something happen.
But now, James can actually buy some time. So he's double expanding because he knows that he bought some time.
Yeah.
And James can't actually move out.
Bottom right.
I mean,
I think Gladstone didn't know about the bottom right.
Gladstone can't even move out anymore. It's just gonna be a slow death for him. Because if he moves out, he's gonna lose expansion again.
Well, that's what he's doing right now. He's trying to move out, but
he's gonna lose his army and his expansion if he moves out.
I think the only right move here is to remax and then just try and retake the 9 and maybe some base at the top left, and just play.
Yeah, but if you don't attack James right at this point, James is gonna like get his economy back. He's already did actually. He's already got the expansion on the top left.
Yeah.
And the bottom right, and he's getting the 3 o'clock. So yeah, this is a really tough position.
Oh, so many zealots there. Oh my gosh. And suddenly there's not as many vultures at all.
GG. Oh my god.
The G. Just a G.
That's impressive. A really impressive play by James. He lost. He was so
he's on the
behind
ropes for so long.
against like a maxed out 2-1 Terran. He just found out the right spot to attack to basically split Terran's attention.
Well, such different games. Like, compare game 1 to that game.
I mean,
it's crazy.
We found out that James could play both a macro game and a cheese game.
Yeah, really impressive.
So
That was actually really
he's
cool.
a complete player.
Alright, so